एडवाइसेस चाहिए तो मुझे प्लीज वो एडवाइसेस भी दीजिए, राइट? बैक टू यू सर.
Thank you so much for inviting in this grand event, I guess. तो मैं अपनी बात थोड़ा दूसरे तरीके से, आपने मुझे माइक देते हुए कहा कि मैं एडवाइस दूँ, तो ये जो पूरा माहौल है, ज़ाहिर तौर पे मुझसे पहले जिन लोगों ने बात की वो हार्डकोर टेक और एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप बैकग्राउंड से मैं नहीं हूँ, बिल्कुल भी नहीं हूँ. तो ये जो माहौल है इसे देखकर मुझे एक शेर याद आ रहा है, और बहुत गंभीर है माहौल, इसलिए मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ. और कुछ हमसे जुड़ा है, कुछ आपसे जुड़ा है, और सभी इसमें आएंगे कि तन्हा तन्हा दुख झेलेंगे हम सभी, तन्हा तन्हा दुख झेलेंगे और महफिल महफिल गाएंगे, और जब तक आंसू पास रहेंगे तब तक गीत सुनाएंगे, और बच्चों के नन्हे हाथों को चांद सितारे छूने दो, ये भी 4 किताबें पढ़कर हम जैसे हो जाएंगे. तो मुझे लगता है कि किसी ज्ञान, किसी एडवाइस या किसी ऐसी चीज़ की जरूरत नहीं. शायद मैं तो यहाँ इसलिए हूँ कि मैं आपको सुनूं और आपसे कुछ समझूं, जानूं. जैसे हर्ष मुझे मिले तो मैंने इनसे शिकायत कर दी कि मैं आपसे कभी जुड़ा और फिर हमारी बात नहीं हो पाई, तो मैं आपको सुनने आया. बट अगेन मुझे लगता है कि मैं लास्ट में आया हूँ तो मेरे पास बहुत सारे एडवांटेजेस हैं, और मैं अपनी कहानी जो भी ब्रीफ में मुझे सुनानी है, मैं इन दोनों लोगों के जरिए सुनाना चाहता हूँ. तो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद हर्ष. हर्ष ने कहा कि 2008 में इन्होंने अपना ग्रेजुएशन किया एंड देन ही स्टार्टेड वर्किंग. एम आई राइट हर्ष? 2008 वो फेज था जब रिसेशन था, बहुत बुरा रिसेशन आया था, और इसकी मार सिर्फ कॉर्पोरेट्स पे नहीं थी, मीडिया हाउसेस पे भी पड़ रही थी बहुत बुरी तरह से. उन दिनों में इंडिया न्यूज़ में आउटपुट एडिटर हुआ करता था. एंड 2008 की जस्ट बाद 2009 I took over this channel which is run by these days Deepak Chaurasia. He is the editor-in-chief of that channel. So I used to be editor with India News in 2009. And yes, the blogging thing, I started a blog in 2006 when I used to feel that I'm not able to actually write something which is required and I want to convey to the society. So this is the connect which I feel with Harsh. Okay. And then coming to the I'm sorry, I forgot your name, Deepak. As he said that he started something which is passing karma. You are doing something for somebody, then you can take out something from him. I mean, obviously, if you are helping somebody, he can obviously help you if you require. So he has already explained the mechanism and everything. And let me tell you, almost we are doing the same thing, but at a different level and in a different space. So what we are doing here, I mean, I'm asking you, can you tell me what exactly we are doing here? Anybody? Networking. And for what?
For help and
Yeah?
help and advice regarding our
Advice. Here comes advice. Do you realize that whatever you are today, it is just because you listen to someone some days. Maybe your parents, your friends, your teachers and anybody. Sometimes you listen to nobody and you took decision on your own, and that's why you are here and that's why you are doing whatever you're doing. So I realize that this is something which is very important. I mean, listening from someone. But are we able to actually listen from that someone who is actually authorized to give us that thing, that information that we require, that we actually use in our life? ऐसा लगता है, मुझे नहीं लगा. So अब थोड़ा सा मैं back जाता हूँ. I started my career when I was 20 years old and I became editor when I was hardly 27 years old. So within 7 years span of time, मुझे लगा कि मैंने जो शुरू किया उसका जो एक आखिरी स्टेज होता है मैंने पा लिया. अब क्या करें? फंस गए. Then there were a lot of challenges in media when you are a honest journalist and you don't want to go for corruption, you don't fall in the traps of corporates, a lot of things are there. And there are inner politics as well. So just like others who feel trapped in some corporate structure, I was feeling in the same way. All of a sudden I took a call and I left job because of something happened in my office in India News. And that moment I left my job and it took me 6 months to realize whether I should again join some company or not. And within that time span, 6 months, I wanted to share all these grief, these feelings, which actually made me realize that I should not work in that company. And I was nowhere. I tried, okay, I should figure out कि मैं अपने फ्रेंड से बताता हूँ, मैं अपनी फैमिली वालों से बताता हूँ. मुझे लगा कि शायद वो आदमी कोई है ही नहीं. अगर मैं किसी को बोलता हूँ तो वो जज करेगा, वो जानता है मुझे पहले से कि वो कहेगा कि नहीं बस तुम्हारी गलती है, तुम एडजस्ट नहीं कर सकते. वो मुझे बहुत सारी बातें करेगा. एंड देन आई वेंट थ्रू लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रेस. I mean, just after leaving this company, India News, and I realized there is something which is required, but that is not available, where you can connect to someone and you can, whatever you want to share, you can share anonymously, but that someone should be the one who knows everything about that particular domain, and that is all about the advice adda. So we evolved this platform as an online expert advice platform where you can go and you can seek help from experts on anything. Literally anything. आपने कहा कि start with something, you know, I really admire Delhi startups. It's brilliant strategy that you start with very small piece of something. But I started with everything. The very first day I launched and I had hardly 25 experts on my panel. And we started with everything. We deal into career advice, we deal into education advice, we deal into relationship, stress, depression, sexual health issues, whatever, mental health issues. So the very first day we started, and within 1 month we had almost 10,000 visitors on website without any promotion. Though I understand the content and the brand positioning, since I have spent a lot of time in media, I understand what kind of news peg actually you can, you know, start with, and these people will start following you, you know, okay, this is something new and you should know. But we never tried those things because I wanted to make this platform a niche platform which should be actually evolved organically, not with the pressure like, okay, let's connect this person. So whoever is actually taking help from our system, they are coming back and they are telling others. In fact, last day itself, I met a guy who connected me on LinkedIn, and he said, sir, I wanted to meet you and I need some advice. I go, okay, theek hai. I was coming towards CP only. So I met him. So I said, why you connected me and why you need advice on startup and this thing. I'm not a, I'm doing this thing, but I'm not a hardcore entrepreneur or something who has any experience in business and anything else. Then he said, I have been following your website since 1.5 years. And that's what I realized, okay, you are doing very good, so I should connect you. So I felt really good that somebody who came for the first time on website and he is stick with that. Today we check that person registered in the very first month, July 2014 when we launched. So it is something that we build on behalf of the trust of people who are coming on the platform. They are taking help from experts, that too for free and anonymously. And in last 1.5 years, we have helped more than 1.5 million people. Now we have almost 250 experts, including doctors, any doctor you say, gynecology, sexology, dermatology, every kind of doctor, lawyers, financial advisors, CA, psychologists, so fitness experts. Some of them are actually status of renowned celebrities like Vicky Mehta, many more. There is a guy who does a show on CNBC Awaaz called Tech Guru, Abhishek Telang, I guess. So he is the mobile expert on the platform. So this is all about advice at time. I don't think, there is something that I can advise you. Yes, what I can do, if you think something which I can tell you about media, PR, branding, whatever, then I would certainly love to tell you those things, if you have some questions with you. And then, yes, on this platform, I would definitely like to announce that we are actually looking for people who are like-minded, who want to support this thing. We are doing this thing just because we want to realize people you are not alone in your problem. Whenever and whatever situation is, we are there to help you. You come on the platform, you just put your query and you will get an answer from an expert. And it is something that we want to carry in the long run. It is free. We have somehow evolved some revenue generation model, that too after a long time, because when we started talking to some investors, they asked, why should any investor would fund you when you are not making money, and how would you sustain this thing? Then we started on a lot of things and we evolved gradually. So now we are in a condition that we are running this system on our own. We are not taking any this investment, and still we are able to survive the system. And somebody told that Harsh told he has 5 people team and they are doing this. This million thing and dollar thing I have only read and listened. I have never seen $1 million. So yes, we are not. I mean, if you would visit our office, you will see what we call. We have written there that we want to actually help billion people, not earn $1 billion, and it's truth. We actually want to do that, and we really want to connect each and every person who is in need of expert help, because we understand whatever decision you take in your life, if it is not taken by a right person, it may lead to somewhere else which is not required. And you may sometimes feel trapped, okay, why this happened to me? So it is something you can take, and especially some issues like teenage issues, sexual health issues, and let me tell you one incident. If you will visit our website or say search in Google, or you land on the Alexa page, you will see that there is a term called I-bill. Okay, this is one term which every day brings 1,000 plus traffic on website, and it is really unfortunate the kind of queries we receive. It is from 12 years, 13 years boys and girls that we had this unprotected sex and what to do now, I'm feared, I will kill myself and this. And in this particular domain, every day we receive not less than 10 to 15 queries, and when we actually help them out, they again revert with this feedback and whatever you call it. So we suddenly realize that there are a lot of people whom we are helping and we are saving lives. But we don't know how long we will sustain with this model to, not charging for advice and everything. But yes, we want to do it and we'll do it. Anything else? Thank you.